Covers the most important stories in our state, highlighting ways people in Colorado are working together to help each other. Today, the governor and state leaders toured a building that is being converted into transitional housing for the homeless. Money from marijuana taxes funded this project. Our Tori Mason's live at the St. Francis Center at 14th and Washington now. So, Tori, give us a little look around. Where are you?
Well, Alan, there's still some work to be done, but eventually this is going to be a community outdoor patio area. Now that marijuana tax cash fund will help the homeless with housing units like this one. There's some irony in that the state is using tax money from the sale of one drug to help rehabilitate people who might have fallen victim to another. The marijuana fund also helps homeless with mental health issues and opioid addiction. The governor took us on a tour of the facility. Governor Hickenlooper says funds going into the supportive housing facilities will save the state millions in future hospital and incarceration costs. The people who will live at St. Francis Apartments include survivors of domestic violence who left their homes and the disabled who can't walk from shelter to shelter every night. It's not your typical affordable housing. St. Francis, St. John's, and several other community organizations will turn these empty spaces into fully furnished homes. When residents move in, they'll have everything from sheets to pots and pans. The governor reminds taxpayers that 40% of the homeless living in Colorado have jobs, and many were just dealt a bad hand.
It's not the American dream if you're out there working 40 hours a week and you still can't afford an apartment. Part of this effort is looking at the other end of the spectrum, the chronically homeless, people that have had real challenges in their life and need the wraparound support and supportive services that this facility is going to provide and that the St. Francis Center is famous for.
Now, there are a lot of different hands in this nearly $12 million facility, and much of it is from the state. During today's tour, the lieutenant governor pointed out how you can see the top of the Capitol from this balcony area. She says it's almost symbolic of how the state hasn't lost sight of the homeless in Colorado. Reporting live in Denver, Tori Mason covering Colorado First.
All right, Tori, thanks very much. Great job. If you have a story that demonstrates Coloradans coming together to tackle our state's issues, message us through cbsdenver.com or send us an email at togetherforcolorado@cbs.com.